guys, welcome back to another top movies of. This month we are doing top movies of July and August, because obviously I didn't upload much in July, so I'm kind of like merging all of these films together. I actually watched 6 new movies last month and actually did reviews for all of them. I have been catching up. Yesterday I did the Nope review. If you've missed that, go and check it out. I have been catching up, but now we're just into the September stuff, and yeah. So without further ado, I have my sticky note here, and I have moved away from out of 10 scores to stars now, so this is going to be, you know, my Letterboxd account. And of course, if you want to follow me on Letterboxd, it is there at Movies with James over on Letterboxd. You can see all my scores before I even put the reviews out. If you want to follow me that way, or of course watch the reviews as and when they hit. So here we go. In number 6th place then, the worst movie that I watched over the last month is The Grey Man. I gave this a 1 star out of 5. This is the Netflix movie starring Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling, and I thought it was dumb. I thought it was really boring, really boring, like horrendously boring, really boring. Just, it was boring. The plot was awful. Like, there was not much substance to the actual film itself. Some of the CGI fiery effects were just really bad. You know, when you're comparing this, like a few weeks before this, I watched Top Gun Maverick. Do you know what I mean? Like, in a proper action movie. You know, even things like Fast and Furious, I think, are done better than this movie, because Fast and Furious, at least it has some more real elements. Yes, there's cars and you can literally see nobody in the vehicle when the car blows up, because obviously but they're actually doing real effects, I find, in those films. Whereas this film, I felt, was really low budget. I actually said that it probably should have been like a straight to DVD thing, and it kind of felt like that in terms of the plot. The plot felt like a straight to DVD type of movie plot. You know, CIA agent goes away. They need to bring him back in, bring him back home, all that stuff. So yeah, didn't enjoy it. 1 star. Really bad performance as well from Chris Evans. I didn't think he did well at all. Ryan Gosling was okay, but 1 star. Terrible. Coming in then at number 5 is the big Marvel movie, Thor: Love and Thunder. I gave this a 2 star. I think I actually put this as like one of my worst Phase 4 Marvel things. Yeah, it is. The worst. I think I preferred Eternals to this. Thor for me wasn't very good. I just felt like it was too quick. I just felt like the movie didn't have time to actually settle down. And by the time it actually did take to settle, it was, you know, all over. Because it was only like an hour and 50 movie. It didn't have like the 2-hour runtime plus that it should have, that all Marvel films I think should have. Look, I'm comparing this to things like Doctor Strange that I watched a few months ago, obviously, which is one of my favourite MCU Phase 4 movies, and that had a lot of like time to like develop the story, a director that was allowed to just like express themselves. And I just felt with this movie it just was a bit of like, you know, Taika Waititi wanted to do what he couldn't do. There wasn't enough time, there wasn't enough budget, maybe COVID affected it, I'm not sure, but for me it didn't really work. So I gave Thor: Love and Thunder a 2 star, so yeah. Coming in number 4 then now, this is a 3.5 star movie, and I gave this to Minions: The Rise of Gru. Yes, this is the like prequel to the Despicable Me movies, but also the second Minions movie, so it's very confusing to figure out how that all fits. But yeah, it's basically how Gru became Gru in Despicable Me, etc. And I really enjoyed it. It was a good balance between, you know, fun family, but then also like, you know, you can go and watch this as like an adult as well, and there was some adult jokes in there, as obviously the Minions does and all that. And they do it quite well. I gotta be honest, they do it quite well. It's just not to the level of Pixar, do you know what I mean? Like I think with Pixar, it's almost like a magical feeling when you're watching a Pixar movie, and I don't get that feeling when I'm watching like an Illumination movie. So I think there's a little way to go there in terms of Illumination, but this Minions film is really good. I can't wait to see the new Despicable Me 4 coming out. I think that's coming out in the next couple of, you know, next year maybe. But also it's really good to hear Steve Carell as well playing Gru, which was a slight different accent, or making himself like a young boy basically, but he was really good in the movie, so I gave it a 3.5 star because I was really entertained. So yeah. Coming in then in 3rd place now, we're getting into the more serious end of my favourite films of the month, and this is DC Super League of Pets, or Super Pets of League, I don't know, DC League of Pets, whatever that's called. Yeah, I gave it a 4 star. Really enjoyed this film. I thoroughly thought it was a really good adventure type movie. I'm really into those ones, especially animation wise, where like the animals to talk. I've always liked those films. Like when I was younger, I used to like a film called Homeward Bound, which is like real life dogs talking talking. I don't know, I've always liked animals talking, so I think maybe I have a soft spot for that. Plus I also really like DC, I'm a big DC fan, etc. So it was nice having like a different side of like Superman and Batman and all that, and then like their animals, and I don't know, I really enjoyed like the actual premise of it, and I felt like this is like the start of some sort of world. Like there was definitely potential for sequels in this movie. They could do a lot more with it, which either way I'm really looking forward to, because I thought it looked really good. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4-star. It was pretty much a packed cinema as well. There was a few people there, so yeah, looking forward to seeing what else they do with that. But I gave it a 4-star, so yeah, that's in number 3. In number 2 then, I also gave a 4-star, but I think this is just a lot better than the other one, and this is Where the Crawdads Sing. This is a movie based on a novel, which I've actually picked up that novel. I'm going to read that book when I go on holidays now in the next few weeks. Really excited to check that book out. But the film itself I thought was fantastic. I'm obviously, there's a lot of films out there that obviously start off as a book and then turn into a movie, but I felt like that we actually got a lot from the character through the film, which that takes, I think, quite a lot of work to get like a character that's written down in words out and then, you know, into physical screen. Really enjoyed the film, with a really good like plot twist at the end in a way, which I kind of saw coming, but like it wasn't that obvious that like Hannah didn't see it, and other people that I know have seen the movie haven't seen it. I did, so you know, it's one of those. But I thought it was really good, really well done, good performances. I like the fact that they didn't go with like a big actress like Daisy Edgar-Jones is a good actress and you know, good in her own right, but they didn't get somebody like, you know, massive, a big name just to sell this movie. It probably didn't need to be in the cinema in terms of like the numbers and how much money they were going to make. It's probably going to be on Amazon Prime or something now in the next couple of weeks. But Where the Crawdads Sing for me was a really good, like, mysterious romance crime thrillery movie. Really good, really enjoyed it, and I gave it a 4-star. So then, coming in at number 1, and my favourite movie of the month was the review that I released yesterday, and that of course is Nope. Yes, I am late to this party uploading all these videos. I am trying to catch back up, obviously having July off. But Nope is a 4.5-star rating for me. One of my favourite films of the year. Jordan Peele directed, starring Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer. Fantastic like looking film, fantastic like sound, and also really like the plot. I can't talk too much about the plot, as I said in my review, because it is one of those films that you can kind of like give away too much and it kind of like spoils it. So I'm quite glad that I never really saw a trailer to the movie. I never really saw or read anything about the film, because you don't want to be spoiled with this film. You want to like go into it kind of blind, and all of a sudden like it just kind of blows you away, which it did for me and Hannah. But yeah, 4.5-star. Daniel Kaluuya's performance I thought was brilliant. I have never seen a Jordan Peele movie before, so definitely going to get into Get Out and Us and all that now, because this film basically turned me into a big fan of his. But yeah, 4.5 stars, and that is my favourite movie of July and August. That is Nope. 4.5 stars. So there it is, guys. There is my top 6 list of the month. Let me know, do you agree with some of these? Do you not? Is there any of these movies that should be higher or lower? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, please let me know down below if I did miss any movies this month. I know I missed a few streaming movies. Luck on Apple TV I wanted to see, as well as a Bullet Train. So those are going to be there. But Bullet Train is one of those ones I wasn't sold by it from the trailer, so I'm probably not going to check it out. It wasn't something I wanted to look at. But yeah, there it is, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Of course, please do subscribe down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.